has been about 8 months since we were last on the boat, and the boat is alone, crying for Joe, and Joe's been crying for the boat. I've been crying. So, what do you think, Captain, of us going back to the boat?
The boat this long again.
Sure.
That's what I think.
Aw, he's missing the boat. Did you think that of me when I went working at the summer camp?
We don't think.
Well, you were gone for 2 months. Felt like longer though.
You get up.
Can't compare myself with the love of his life. You should probably put a shirt on.
Why?
Because you're on TV. And it's a regular verb. It's yeeted, yeeted.
Do you care?
Yeah. Bobby, are you happy to go back to the boat?
Yeah, I guess.
Joey, are you happy to go back to the boat?
No.
Okay. Sophie, are you happy to go back to the boat?
Yes. Slap my knee.
We are driving to Miami, where we're going to take an airplane and fly back to Graceful. It's a very long trip. We are listening to music. Mama has an 80s style going on.
Oh, it's garbage.
I have to make an
Save us.
I have to make an app for something because I accidentally brought something.
Accidentally on purpose. You did it on purpose. You grabbed it. You accidentally picked it up and put it in the car.
You
Accidentally snuck down to the basement, took it out of a cardboard box when you found out we weren't taking it in the car.
Mama's
And I accidentally snuck past everybody, got spotted by your mother, and ended up in the car with it.
So what happened was Bobby took a AR, something with an R, set from Grandma's house, which he wasn't supposed to take because we have enough electronic devices on the boat as is, and we don't have electricity or internet. So the captain is making him pack it and ship it back to Grandma's house. We are back in the Dominican Republic after 8 months off the boat, and we inspected the boat. Everything looks dry. Joe and Joey fixed our wind generator.
Yeah, you missed it.
And we also went through our supply of food, and our chicken cans are a little bit rusted, unfortunately, but what survived, what can probably survive nuclear explosion, is Vienna sausage. We have lots of it. So we're making some beans and sausage today for lunch, and tomorrow, and the day after, and the day after, and the day after. We're coming back from the beach. Little kids
you're not allowed to have arms. Are allowed to have children.
So we're passing by this club where you cannot have dogs in,
Wait. No, turn it back towards the side.
but you can have horses. Once we had had our fun in the sun, it was time to take care of business. We had to fill up propane and gasoline. We did that by renting one of those cute little cars called Margarita. After a week in Luperon, we were ready to sail towards Samana. We've been here for 8 months and our chain is all twisted and we have to leave and the sun is setting. We were chasing a very narrow sailing window. We also had to leave the anchorage by 6 p.m. because the Navy allows you to leave port between 7 a.m. and 6 p.m. So that added to everybody's anxiety.
Bobby! Or whoever the heck you are! Stop it!
What's the problem, Sophie?
You just kicked the cooler and all the water fell
At least it's fresh water.
I don't care. I'm not splashing salt water. And I'm seasoned. No one cares, Bobby.
How you doing there, boss? You look pretty good.
I'm not. I hate it. I really do hate it.
Yeah.
I want to get off. Somebody stop the boat so I can get off.
Alright, jump off.
Like you can swim to shore.
Hop off. You have a long swim to somewhere with some nice Dominican people.
Our first passage after 8 months on land was rough. Everybody was seasick. To make things even worse, we were all still recovering from some kind of stomach virus we got in Luperon.
You keep like jumping back and forth like 3 feet.
Well, it's like a rocky boat, you know?
Yeah,
it's like a real life
you
episode.
should try lying on the floor.
Alright, you need to shut it down because I don't have space in it.
Yeah.
After 2 days of jumping against waves, we were overjoyed to be in the calm Samana Bay.
Sophie, what did you say? Don't wave at old people?
Да.
Защо?
Стари хора са страшни, може да те смашка.
Joseph.
It was awesome to see old friends at a nearby marina, the boats half dozen and snowless. We used our dinghy to visit them every day, and when we returned to our anchorage, there were 4 other kid boats to also hang out with.
And some of the local kids jump off of that bridge, but there's a certain spot that is deep, otherwise jumping not recommended.
Which is exactly what we told our kids when they wanted to walk on the bridge. You can walk around, but absolutely no jumping. Next thing we know, they found a local who showed them the right spot. The captain went over to check out the spot, and before you know it, everybody was jumping.
Jump!
Samana port in the middle of the busy whale tourist season. There's music everywhere. There's music everywhere all the time, whether it's tourist season or not.
We provisioned in Samana and prepared to sail to Puerto Rico in the first weather window.
Time to leave the Dominican Republic. The flag is already shredded. We are about to anchor in Puerto Rico.
One of my biggest fishing nightmares.
Hey, bird!